Morning, everyone. It's a windy morning here. I'm in the garden right now, and I'm sowing my seeds. And this morning, I asked the Lord for a verse for today, and Colossians 4 verse 1 came, where the Lord was talking about how we should treat the people that work for us. In the Bible, they were called slaves, but now we don't own slaves anymore. In today's age, we have workers, and there's so much abuse in the workplace: sexual harassment, verbal abuse, all kinds of nasty things that demoralize a lot of people, make them suicidal from a biblical counselor point of view. And I'm a biblical counselor, so I help a lot of people with struggles in life with biblical solutions. So Colossians 4 verse 1 came to me today, and it says that we should treat those who answer to us as their masters, to treat them like God treats us, because we also answer to a master. So we need to treat the people that work for us the way God treats us as His servants, because we serve a master, our God, Father in heaven. So just very important to treat people with dignity, love, respect for who they are and what they do for us. And without people working for us on the farm, we wouldn't be able to work. So when we have a good harvest, we share the bounty. When we have a good day, we all celebrate with joy. And I always share everything the Lord blesses us with them. Anton always shares everything that the Lord blesses us with our workers. They are not really, we don't really consider them our workers. We consider them part of our family, and we treat them like family, like we would want to be treated as family. So I hope you have someone that you can bless, that works with you or for you or under you as a supervisor at work. Today I'm sowing more seeds. Let me show you. I have a kind of sort of clean garden. They cleaned here, but the weeds already started germinating again. So yeah, I want to plant some squash and squash. I have spaghetti squash and zucchini squash. I love zucchini. Then I have the old carrots we're currently eating. Look at that lettuce. They are just growing so well. We have our succession of lettuce planted. Anton planted them. No, I planted them. And here I'm sowing again today or this week more succession lettuce. I want to eat a lot of salad, even though it's winter here. I really want to have the greens. In here, well, there is still one or two places Anton has to fix, but it's looking much better. It's clean. I can sow my beetroot, I can sow my beans. I have extra space left for other stuff, but in these areas that's patchy, I thought maybe some squash. So let's do it. Okay, so these seeds are seeds I harvested from fruit that I bought seed, open pollinated seed. I harvested some fruit and I saved these seeds. So this is my zucchini. Let me just take these little And so, well, that may be a bit too many. So when you have open pollinated seed, you're legally allowed to save the seeds. But any F1 hybrid seed or contracted seed, you're not allowed to save. These ones are my spaghetti squash. So somebody gave us some spaghetti squash. We have the seed. So everything here is looking very promising. I don't have a lot of parsnips yet, but they take over a month to germinate. So let me show you my asparagus before my time runs out. The pipe has a problem, but yeah, let's see if I can show everyone. So this is where I am keeping my... These plants are going to be all for sale soon. They're looking very abundant. So I'm thinking not too long anymore. All my rosemaries. These are my herbs for my garden, but I'm going to sow some more chives. That doesn't look very abundant. But look at my asparagus, baby. He have arms. I'm so excited. And I worked it out. There's about 120 asparagus plants. I'm gonna make 2 beds with them on our property. So I wanted to sell some, but maybe I'll buy more seed and sell that, but not my plants. So I'm having some moisture issues here still. Anton helped me. We planted some kohlrabi. Leeks. Leeks can be bundled. The peas are doing great. And we have some cabbage. I haven't had a good year for cabbage. And then we have broccoli and tons of cauliflower. I also planted my tomatoes, but this tree is making shade, so the guys have to chop it down. This tree grows this big in one season. If you chop it down, it's amazing. But yeah, when I planted the tree, I didn't think I'd grow a garden here. And I don't know if this is the last season or next year will be the last season, but I am busy with a project which I will share with everyone on my channel on our property, on our house plot. So these plants are all for my mother-in-law, and these are the ones I still need to plant in my garden, and all that's cauliflower. So Anton and the guys already planted the fields. This is what was left over. We always have extras in case something dies, but they've already filled in twice. Not a lot died. I think it was 20 plants. So this is going on to the compost because this is now just 2 leggy, root-bound, weak plants and attracting insects, unwanted insects. So yeah, that's just a quick update. Still have that portion of the garden to clean out and prepare. The roses are looking great. As soon as they finish blooming, I'll be moving them. We started harvesting the banana grass for the cattle. Oh, and all my onions. Apparently I felt like sowing 1,000,000 onions again. So now I'm gonna be sowing some seed into the seed trays. I still have beetroot and beans to sow here in the lines, but I think we need some breakfast first. Well, afternoon everyone. I've got my laborer here. He is helping me. Let me show you. So this is where we farm. This is where we live. everything. But we don't have a house there. We have a old building that Anton has fixed up so it's livable in a sort of way. So it's taken us a few years, but that's the entrance. This is our property. We bought it about 5 or 6 years ago. And here I have my new vegetable garden. And we have these old pavers that some of them are broken. So I figured if we cut them nicely and we pack them here, we have a crisscross. And I have 4 sections for my new vegetable garden with a herb hedge, like rosemary and basil and even roses and all kinds of stuff. So Anton is helping me prep. This is the first step. I'm sorry about the wind. It's that time of the year. All the wind is coming from Angola. So this is the first step to prepping our new vegetable garden, because right here, that's where our door will be from the house. The kitchen will be right there. So this line goes to a potting shed there at the end, and so this line goes straight through. Then my chicken coop will go there, and my veggie washing station will go there. Then I will surround this entire area with edible trees and shrubs. If you find it here, it will have a fruit. I'm not gonna waste the space. I'm not gonna waste the money. This is just so Anton is helping me with the layout. I can't really do any of the hard labor. My body just can't handle it yet. So I'm actually very excited to see this line go in. We still have a lot of slabs to cut, and maybe I'll show you that when we do it. And we will have the pavers all the way down there and that way and that way, so we have a decent path. And every time we plant something here or do something here, I'll share it. Thank you, Anton. Thank you for being my laborer. Well, it's been a few days since I made the other video. Been a little sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, antibiotics are not nice, but they help a lot. So I realized I didn't have an ending for my video. I'm trying to put one out every second week.
Yes.
Because you have on your channel every week.
Well, we're trying to every week. It's not always possible with all the work,
but yeah. So bear with me with my videos. I'm trying to find my personality, trying to put something devotional in there. As a biblical counselor, I always try to devote everything to God.
Yes, we try to. I mean,
everything on the farm.
Everything
So,
myself.
Is giving a baby a bath, and they are both pregnant. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I pray that you can be a blessing to someone. We've certainly been blessed.
We have.
We've had a blessed week, even though I was very sick. And yeah, so we even had a worker
that was also sick.
was also very, very sick. But yeah, be a blessing, be kind, be an example, and always show your spiritual fruit. And may the Lord bless you and keep you and shine His face upon you. Bye.